And here we are on episode 11 of West Ham is Why We Drink. My name's Wayne, and I'm joined on the other end of the line by
Adam. Yeah,
woohoo. It's just about, what is it, about half an hour after the match?
Oh, I don't know. I hate my life.
We were debating whether to do this at all, weren't we?
Yeah, I know. I want to quit.
Yeah, you actually texted me in the middle of this. Should we just quit the podcast? Because it's like, that was just like.
But you know what I decided?
What?
I decided no matter how bad we feel and no matter how crap this podcast ends up being, it'll be better than Roberto's ability as a goalkeeper.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt. I guess we're going straight into our what was that? I'm going to sum up my whole thoughts on this whole entire match with just one little soundbite. Are you ready for it?
Okay.
That's what I thought of the whole freaking match.
You didn't even go to the match, did you?
No, I didn't. I've got a fever. I've got a fever of 101.7 right now. So I stayed at home because I didn't want to get everybody else sick. So
the toilet sound was actually you flushing the toilet after.
Oh, do you hear that? We got the tornado warning going off in the background here in McKinney.
Really?
Yeah. It's just a warning. It always goes off a little after 12 o'clock on a Saturday.
Oh, so it's a test. So it's not a warning. It's a test.
No. The tornado was in London. It was tornado Newcastle. That's what it was today.
It was bleep, bleep, bleep.
Yeah, it was brutal. Other than Snodgrass getting that boot on that goal and slotting it through the eye of the needle, so to speak, I can't think of anything else.
When I saw that lineup, the very first thing I said to myself is that I love Zabaleta, but he's literally up against the fastest attackers in the world, pretty much. I mean, these guys are rapid. Don't put Zabaleta on.
I thought exactly the same thing. I said to you on WhatsApp, didn't I? I said, your thoughts are the same as mine. Has Pellegrini lost the plot?
Here's the thing. We were lucky to not be 5-0 down at half time.
Completely.
But the thing that pisses me off more than anything is the fact that he waited until half time. Yeah. You could tell after 15 minutes, this isn't going to work. We are getting countered every single attack. They're killing us. Change something. And I know it's embarrassing to a player to bring them off after 20 minutes of a game. But you know what? If a system doesn't work, it takes a bigger man to look at it and think, you know what? This isn't working. And maybe if it had done something quicker, we might have not gone 2-0 down.
If you try and break down where the breakdown actually was, it's everything. It was bloody well everything. I mean, Zabba on the right, he was way too slow. The whole of the back line was pretty awful. I mean, they just seemed impotent. They were just letting people run all over him. Our midfield, I love Noble, I love Declan Rice, but they just weren't cutting it. They really weren't cutting it. And putting Haller up top by himself, it's obvious now it does not bloody well work.
Well, none of it works. I mean, none of it works. We haven't played well for a month.
No, since the Oxford United match.
Yeah.
I said last episode the fact that, Roberto surprised me. Surprised me today that he didn't walk off halfway through the match and say, well, why bother? Because I'm not playing any good anyway. He was useless today.
In fairness, he did make a couple of good saves.
Look at that screw up on that goal, though. I mean, he was so slow, Adam. He was so slow.
Which goal? I mean,
the Shelby goal.
Yeah, I mean that he went down in about 3 installments.
Yeah,
but then the second goal was even worse for me because he literally runs out into no man's land and he's like, oh, it's like he doesn't know how. He just doesn't know positioning.
No, he doesn't.
There's no basic
He really
positioning.
doesn't. I just keep rewinding to those first few matches of the season. I mean, what the hell were we thinking? I mean, I thought, we had an opportunity at one point to go top 3.
And you know exactly why this is a problem, right?
I know exactly why you're going to say it. And hold on. I know exactly. I hate you.
Here's the thing. We nearly reached the sky. And then, like my dreams, we fade and we die every time. If the new Bubbles was played at the stadium, this would never have happened.
If only it was that bloody easy. If it was that easy, if you could guarantee that was going to be the case, I would jump on board in a heartbeat. But it's not going to happen. It's not. We do know it isn't. Because
how do we know?
Because we've got the wizard with no power in charge of the team right now. Gandalf has lost his frigging power. Gandalf has lost his power.
You know what?
You're delusional, mate. You're delusional. You're totally delusional.
By the way, my mum did say she liked her shout out. I think her exact words were, "It was nice for Warren to ask about me."
Warren. Everyone bloody calls me Warren. Cool, blimey.
I did say to her, I was like, "Mum, his name's Wayne." She's like, "Isn't that what I said? I knew his name was Wayne." It shows that
your mum's a very sweet lady, but I think she might be going a little bit senile, Adam. Just a little bit. And I should know because I'm there already. I mean, I've been senile since I've been supporting West Ham from the age of frigging 7.
Yeah, that's a good point. You can't remember what day of the week it is most of the time.
Mate, I called Pellegrini a Uruguayan last week, didn't I?
Well, yeah, that's because your West Ham knowledge isn't up to scratch. That's probably why we haven't had a penalty shot out for so long.
I knew Cullen's first name and I knew what position he was. But I tell you, I don't care what nationality Pellegrini is right now. I'm just I'm at a loss for words, mate. And how often has that happened?
I wanted to let silence go there. A few seconds of lost for words.
Let's find a positive from this match. Find a positive from this match.
I'm going to say this one final time. Here's a positive. I think it doesn't get much worse for Pellegrini's system than this. And so the positive is he did do something about it. At halftime, he finally decided, all right, I'm going to change the formation. I'm going to change the system.
That was too little too late.
Why he didn't decide at the same time to bring Fredericks on, I really don't know. I think he probably didn't have the bottle.
I really think it's because we were playing so badly that I think if he'd have brought Fredericks on at the halftime, that would have been your 3 subs gone. You're done.
Yeah, but so what? The thing is, there have been a couple of moments in this match where he had an opportunity to show some bottle and he didn't. The first opportunity would have been 15, 20 minutes in. It wasn't working. If he had the bottle to do it, and it would have been criticised if it didn't work, but I remember Jose Mourinho doing a similar thing before. You make a change early on, and you know what? You put your hands up at the end of the game. You said, I set up for something. And it didn't work. So I made a change.
I think he's too much of a know-it-all. I think he knows everything. Yeah, completely.
But he knows he didn't because we were getting hammered. So I think he should have made a change then. Then at halftime, I would have literally I'd have made a triple substitution. And, it shows the fans as well that, you know what? That wasn't good enough. We're gonna totally change things. But I guess the reason he didn't is probably in case we got an injury, then would have been down to 10 men.
I think that was sensible. I mean, I would have loved to have brought on Fredericks earlier because we both saw the same match. Zabaleta was outrun all over the place. Oh God, I can't think of his name. The geezer with
that Paris Saint-Germain fella
with the dodgy barnet. I don't know. I'm just going to call him the wanker that made us look like idiots. We didn't even look like a freaking championship side, did we? We didn't. We looked totally, utterly outclassed. Find a positive. Come on, there has to be a positive. We've got to find it. Come on, we're all about naming the positives. You said the positive is that you said at least now he knows that his one up top system doesn't bloody well work.
I think another positive is that we're one step closer to West Ham United. Using my bubbles charm.
Yeah, that's what I think about it still. But what?
Well, you know what? But you say that, but I had it on good authority. One of my friends does some work with one of the ex-winners of The Apprentice who knows Karen Brady. And I've heard that she listens to our podcast.
Adam, you are so full of shit. You are so full of it.
Seriously.
So full of it.
The first thing is I do need to now put on record an official apology for the whole Miss Piggy thing a couple of episodes ago. She didn't like that, but she did say that the bubbles chant is something to be looked at. So I mean, this is just coming from...
You are totally mental, mate.
This is coming from
You're
Karen
totally
Brady,
mental.
that's all. I just thought I would let you know.
I'm going to say this about the match. I think Allaire tried his best, considering he had no support whatsoever, to create something from nothing. I mean, every single time he goes out in the field, even though he doesn't score, he's shown that he's class. Okay, so that's the one thing. I mean, he tried. He did try.
Yeah, he did.
Exactly. I mean, and that I can appreciate. I appreciate that incredibly so. And Snodgrass, every time he puts a shirt on, every time he puts the claret and blue on, he's a hero in my book. He really is. He never gives up. Never bloody well gives up. Yeah. And that's what I love about the geezer. I really
love
do.
Snoddy as well. He was a positive from that game.
Yeah. And he was phenomenal. He was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, that goal that he did was superb. It was superb. It was totally superb. But I don't think there's anything else to say more about this match. Do you, mate?
Can we stop talking about it?
Let's stop talking about it. I know, seriously, we should definitely give it up. It might be time for that. Shenanigans. Well, Twitter's blowing up right now. You know that.
Before we do the social shenanigans, which is going to put us back into the crap we were just talking about.
No, it's not.
Did you see one of the things that's on all social media at the moment is Firmino scored today for Liverpool, but VAR ruled his armpit was in an offside position.
Dude, what? His armpit was in an offside position?
Armpit was in an offside position.
VAR is just a joke.
This, honestly, like up until this one, wait until you see it. You know, you search Firmino, it'll come up. Like up until this one, there's been borderline, but this alone is enough to be like, okay, hang on a minute. We need to rethink this system because that's not gonna cut it.
It's a mess. That's another positive from today's match, mate. VAR didn't play into it.
I wish it had.
Maybe.
All right. So what have you got for us on
social shenanigans? Here we go.
Shenanigans today.
Oh, the first one is it was a reply from somebody continuing on the theme of your really awful song about your Bubbles chant, and somebody's called Costia AHTV. In replying to us, said Wayne Hammer and Adam Frankel. Adam Frankel is drunk. Absolutely not. I thought I just wrote that one in there.
Didn't we get an email in support of it as well?
Let me find that email.
It wasn't really in support though. What they were saying is that it was really good. They were saying about how they see our chant as being positive, and they put a positive spin on it. And it's a very good idea. But you know what a better idea is? Just changing the chant to make it positive chant. I don't know, Wayne. I think that maybe you like it because I've seen a couple of tweets from the official West Ham Is Why We Drink podcast.
I'm not. Those are your tweets, mate. You've got the handle. It's you doing it, you plonker. It's you doing it. I'm not doing it.
You know what? I do like as well that the pork steak schmuck, like, you know, he loved our little shout out. But the thing I love about it the most is he used hashtag stay positive, love your life, which is what we both need to do after this current performances.
How do you do it though, mate? Come on, seriously, how do you do it? How do you stay positive and love your life after what we've just been through?
Well, what I'm going to do after this is I'm going to get in an Uber to the Formula One track. I'm going to watch Lewis Hamilton get pole position. Then I'm going to tomorrow watch Lewis Hamilton win the Grand Prix and win the title. That's how I'm going to do it. How are you going to do it?
I'm going to finish up this bottle of Jameson.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I think actually today's going to be a day of alcohol. I think that's a very good point.
I found the email and it's from Alexandra Hana. And it starts off, hey, listened to your latest podcast last week and I know you were all down on the Bubble song because we lost, and on the surface it sounds like a negative song. But here is another way you can interpret it. You get to a certain level of success and there is nowhere else to go but fade away. It's not a negative thing, it's positive. You've done everything you need to do. West Ham will always be blowing bubbles because they are optimistic and will always reach for the stars. Now that's a brilliant email and our first official one. She actually she skirted both of our ideas on it, which I think is nice. Well done, Alexandra.
I like that, actually. But what I also like about it, Alexandra Hamilton, because there's a million things you haven't done. Oh, gosh.
The alcohol is starting to kick in, is it?
I think so.
Oh, gosh almighty. I just think I'm delirious today because of this fever. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's
anymore.
definitely the fever. I think you're just too lazy to go to the pub.
No, mate. Seriously, I could not go. Could not go. Well, we had a good crowd at the pub though. Courtney sent me a couple of pictures. They were singing the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang Bubbles.
Oh, didn't they sing my version yet?
No, nobody wants to sing your version, Adam.
I've heard it's being sung up and down the world.
Up and down the world? Okay, up and down the world. If the world was flat, Adam, they'd be able to sing it up and down the world, wouldn't they, mate?
I was going to say the country, but
if
then
the world
I
was
that
flat,
we should aim bigger than that. Oh, Wayne, where did you go? Wayne? Hello? Wayne? I think he's killed himself. Hello, Wayne, I can't hear you. I don't know if I'm still recording. Wayne? I feel like I'm on like a Ouija board or something. Wayne, if you can still hear my voice, send me a text or knock twice.
What are you munching?
Oh, sorry, we live. I'm eating.
Yeah, we got
crisps.
the line back. I don't know what happened. I think the internet went out for a second there. What is it you're eating?
You're going to be jealous, mate. It's my mum sent me some Walker's Sensations, and they're the Oriental crackers. It's like a prawn cracker, but spare rib flavour.
Spare rib.
But you know they don't have prawn crackers in America. So,
that sounds.
Do you miss English crisps?
I miss Worcester sauce flavored crisps and roasted chicken crisps. I love the freaking roasted chicken. Oh my god!
You realise that I always have a bunch of crisps, and I could easily sort you out with some.
You do realise that I've got the code to your garage, right? Or should I say your garage? Where'd you keep them? I'm going around there now. You can have no crisps by the time you get home from Austin.
That's a good point. Well, fine. I was actually going to offer.
I'm going. Okay, it's been a wonderful podcast, everybody. Thank you very much for listening.
Well,
I'm just going around to Adam's house, and I'm going to eat all of his crisps.
I was going to say I could get them to put it in my next shipment coming across and bring them over for you. Well, why should I now? You're threatening to rob my house,
if you
scumbag. Why would I do it now? Screw you.
You know what? I don't know.
I tell you what.
Oh, be that way, then. I won't let you have any your puddings that my wife made for me yesterday.
You'll have to sing my Bubbles song on the next podcast.
I don't need Chris that badly. I have a heart condition, mate. I shouldn't be eating them anyway. 5 heart attacks later. I'll tell you what, this bloody team's giving me a heart attack. This is not doing my health any bloody good being a West Ham supporter.
Do you even remember by now? Your memory isn't very good.
It's like you remember when Chris Farley on Saturday Night Live used to do the thing for Chicago, and you go and slap his chest.
No.
See, you don't know it. Remember that. He was just brilliant. He was brilliant. So, and that's what I feel like some of the times. So anyway, back to our tweets. I've got one here, and I've got to read this one because of the name of our podcast is West Ham is Why We Drink. And it's from Best Chance at Best Chance UK. Says, beer allowed in the stands. Everyone's standing. Why can't the English leagues follow the way the Germans do it? And they got a video of the Germans, with like, just going whole hog. Why can't we do it the way the Germans do it, Adam? You know why?
Why?
We're not bloody Germans, mate.
Oh,
they follow everything blindly. They follow everything blindly. That's what they do. So, and they have to have barbed wire around some of their lower league teams, don't they? Around the grounds to stop them from acting like complete bloody idiot.
I'm so glad you went with around the lower division grounds because I thought it was going to be another distasteful war comment.
I was going to, and then I just changed my mind at the last minute. So
good boy.
I brought that up because I tell you what. How did you feel about everybody booing at the ground today at half time? Would you have booed if you were there?
Honestly, I couldn't hear him because I was booing so loud myself at the computer.
No, I hear you on that one, mate. I totally hear you on that one. It was.
Oh, you probably did hear me.
I did. I heard
It
you
was
all
as
the way
loud as I do my rap. I was like, "Boo! Where's Valerie?"
Oh my God, that blew my earballs off. Good God. Good God. Okay, next time you do that, give me a warning or something, like knock or something, will you? So say, when I'm about to pull the headphones away from your headset, away from your ears so that you can actually hear something.
It would have ruined the effect,
Oh
though,
my
mate. It
God.
would have ruined it.
Good God. I think I nearly took a dump in my seat right there and then when you did that. Oh my God.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Have you got any other social shenanigans, mate?
We're going to do a section within a section. It's going to be a little bit like, what's it called? What's that Leonardo DiCaprio film? I forget the name of it.
The Titanic?
Inception.
Because that's what it was today. It was a bloody Titanic. Only nobody climbed aboard. Jack, please, Jack.
It's funny you should say that because Jack is the person that we're going to be doing a little
segment. Oh, it is, isn't it?
I think. Except for I can't find him on Twitter.
What do you mean you can't find it? We disconnected. We chatted about this for about 10 minutes and you said, oh, well, I think we should do this. And I said, no, I think that's a great idea, Adam. Let's go over those tweets. And now you can't bloody well find it.
This is what we're going to do.
Are you playing for time still?
Well, no, I'm not kidding you. I've legitimately, since we talked about it 15 minutes ago, I have been searching. No, I'm not playing. I swear, I'm searching so hard. I've looked down all of our media. I've looked down all of our likes.
You can't find it at all, can you?
I can't. No, I'm searching everywhere, but I'm going to find it. So, yeah, just get, you look for it as well.
Mate, I've got it in my bookmarks. I know exactly where it's at.
Oh, they're a book. You can do
bookmarks in Twitter, you plonker. How do you think I find them so quickly?
I don't know, but I can't. I swear, God, mate, I've been searching it up and down. Why the hell? Found it. We're following him. Jack Gambardella. I'm going to take a screenshot. All right. The new segment is in feature with Jack Gambardella. He doesn't know it yet, but I'm sure he'll be fine with it. I've chatted back and forth. The guy's a legend. So at Jack Gambardella, don't maybe go to his Twitter until after like 25 episodes more, because we're going to do 2 every week. So this segment is entitled 50 Times West Ham Went Full West Ham. Okay, so number 50, they get better as it goes on and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, number 50. In 1972, West Ham only managed to get past Hereford United after a replay following a 0-0 draw away from home. The two sides were drawn against each other again in 1974. West Ham only managed a 1-1 draw at home to the third-tier side and then lost the replay 2-1. I mean, that wasn't the best one, but they get better. Okay. Number 49. I remember this game because I was at Cubs, I think. Oh
my God, Adam, how old are you?
35. This happened in 1998. So, number 49. It's not often that teams throw away a 3-0 lead at home, but West Ham did it twice. In 1998, Wimbledon came from 3-0 down at Upton Park to win the game 4-3, and West Brom repeated the trick 5 years later. West Ham, the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, it's another depressing segment in social shenanigans, isn't it? And this is why West Ham is why we drink. I'm really depressed, mate. I'm really depressed. I can't do this today. I can't do it today.
Yeah. I don't care. I hate West Ham. Just kidding. I don't. But you know what it's time for? Is it still the morning? Isn't it the afternoon now?
It's the evening in England, so I'm on UK time right now because I'm exhausted.
I haven't even had a shower yet.
I thought I smelt something down the line.
Yeah,
we are going to do something really quite incredible in homage to the club and to our pub, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. So our pie mashup today is another famous West Ham song about being from East London. There are some questionable words. So once again, if you are a child, or if you have a child listening, or if you're in a environment where the S word,
I think we're just going to have to put explicit on this podcast today, mate, because I think we're going to have to.
Really? Why? But I mean, it's only the S word. I mean, tits and fanny is okay, right?
Well, here in America.
Yeah, exactly. So we're fine. Okay, so let's just do the song.
Let's just do it. Who cares? Ready? You want to lead and I'll follow?
Good idea. That's the way it should be. Like when my chant for
Go
bubbles.
for it. You do it, mate. I know that would make you feel happy on this miserable day.
Always London
is wonderful.
Always London is wonderful. We got tits, Fanny and West Ham.
You're singing it wrong.
London.
It's full of tits,
No, I'm
Fanny
not.
and West Ham. It's not we've got.
That's what I said. Didn't I say?
No, you did. You said
tits,
we've got tits, Fanny and West Ham.
I'm getting more and more inebriated as this gets on. I mean, I didn't realize I literally thought I sung. It's full of. Maybe you should go first.
Okay, why don't I do it first then?
Did I actually not say it's full of tits, Fanny and West Ham? Did I not say that?
No, you didn't. You didn't.
I'll check the
You
recording.
said it's got tits, Fanny and West Ham. Of course, now we're going to have to put explicit on it now because we've said that about 500 times.
What? Tits and Fanny isn't swearing?
West Ham is today, mate. West Ham definitely is. We should beep out every time we say West Ham today.
West Ham. Ham.
You know what? Ham. And boiled ham. We should call it boiled ham today because we were totally roasted out there. Oh, good. Okay, so I'll start it off then. Ready?
Wait. So, yeah. Go.
East London is full of tits.
Is what? That's not how it goes.
I thought I'd do it to make you feel better.
Oh my
ready?
gosh.
Okay.
East London
is wonderful. East London is wonderful. It's full of tits,
Fanny and West Ham.
East London is wonderful. And now our pub. Mixed Wiggins.
Mixed Wiggins
is
wonderful. Is wonderful. Mixed Wiggins is wonderful. It's full of tits. No, that's not it.
Whiskey and West Ham. I think we're both drunk, mate. We're both so drunk we can't even do our own chant that we wrote the words to. We're so out of it. You know, it's funny. The more I'm drinking, the less it's bothering me about the day.
I think there's only one thing left to say.
I think we should too. I think we should say, cheers, West Ham. Bye. We'll put the words on our website so you can actually see it.
well, maybe try again next week.
I'm blasted. If my wife turns back up in the house with my daughter right now, my daughter has never seen me completely drunk. I am so out of it. I am completely, utterly out of it.
Okay, just as a disclaimer, don't drink unless you're over 18 or if you live in America.
Unless you're over 14.
Yeah. Oh, who cares? People drink when they're young anyway.
Drink and drive.
As long as your parents are okay.
Just don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive.
Because you spill it everywhere and it will get all over the upholstery.
Oh no, we were doing so well for listeners.
We really were, and now we've lost it. We've totally lost it.
We're hoping that we're going to have a special edition a week on Friday of Friday Night Likes on the American Hammer YouTube channel.
I'm looking forward to that. That's a really good show.
So much fun. I'm so excited. I just hope. Hey, James, have you decided if you can do it yet? James,
are you there, James?
Still dead.
He's still dead. We should put a tombstone on his grave now. I mean, he's well and truly gone.
we should put a tombstone on his grave.
Yeah, we should.
What?
Let's do it.
What was that?
In fact, I'm going to do that for the podcast this week. I think I'm just going to have like a tombstone with West Ham's crossed hammers on it.
He's going to come. So I think he's going to come on it.
Did you see what I did to what I did to our Twitter account? I put a black in mourning stripe across across our logo, because that's how I feel we are right now. And until we win a game, I'm leaving that black stripe across the logo, because oh my god.
You know what? While we're here, let's just shout out to some cool people who have been tweeting us and engaging. Just to say hi.
Oh, we've had some great people.
Ben Hughes is always in and about at BPH 189. Obviously, Pork Steak Schmuck.
Pork Steak Schmuck.
Not looking at his thing right now, but he's always there. John Nolan, he's going to be heading up Friday Night Likes for us. Who else?
Also, we've got Gingerbread.
American Hammers TV.
Oklahoma Hammers.
The Sober Hammer. What's up? Gil the Trojan. Sarah E. Johnson. Just shout out to everyone that listens. We just... we wouldn't be here without you guys, so thank you.
Oh gosh, guess who just said something? Who? At Grover Mac called it 3-2. We're gonna lose 3-2.
He's banned from the show.
He's totally banned from the show now. He just said called it.
Yeah,
Ryan McDonald. Ryan McDonald has been tweeting us a lot, and Ben Hughes.
I already said Ben Hughes.
Ben Hughes actually said, "Hey, I love what Ben Hughes has said here." Look, he goes, and he's at BPH 189. He says, "West Ham is definitely why I'm drinking today."
Yeah, amen, brother. Hang
Seriously,
on, there's
mate.
another tweet here from Andy Carroll's official thing. He's like, see, if you'd have changed that Bubbles chant, it would have been 3-2 the other way around.
You're so predictable with this. You're so predictable. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. It is.
You still haven't done your penalty,
dude. I'm waiting for you to present it. I'm more than willing to do it. You have to present it, mate. You have to present it. I'm not gonna do that drink all myself.
I mean, I want very little in life. All I want is my Bubbles song to be played at the stadium. Imagine, just for a second, imagine that happened, and I went and the club introduced, and somehow someone important thought it was a good idea, and I conned them into it. They let me out on the field, and I start singing the new version, and they put the words on the screen. Do you think? Wait. Here's my question. This is a Hammers Polls question. Just hear me out, Wayne. Let me finish. Yeah, you're Bubblesist.
I'm a Bubblesist, am I? Oh, okay, my God.
But wait. So listen, here's my Hammers Poll official question. Do you think the booing would be louder if that happened or the game today?
I actually like that one, mate.
See, I told you if you just let me finish that I had something good to say, but you didn't believe me.
Well, I'm going on past form, mate. I'm going on past form.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
Oh, my God. It's been a terrible day.
Yeah, it has. All right.
We have to thank everyone for supporting us and listening to us, because this has been absolutely awful. So,
we also have to tell them to stay positive and love your lives more than ever before. Yeah, I know that today's not a good day, but stay positive, love your lives.
It's going to get better. It's going to get better, or it will get worse, one or the other.
I was going to say, the current trend on the table is downward. And there's still some further down to go.
You always have to look on the bright side of life.
What? The next fixture list, you mean?
FA Cup.
Have you seen the rest? Our fixtures for the next few weeks are not.
Mate, don't please. Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea, Burnley. We usually play up to those teams.
I know. It's like we play a little below the ability of whoever we're playing.
Who's our match against, mate?
Burnley away.
What's your prediction? You're having problems with this one, aren't you?
2-0 Burnley. 2-0 Burnley.
Oh, gosh, I hate to say it. I don't.
I can't. There's no way you can predict a win after watching all of that. And we're away from. I cannot predict a win. No way. I was honestly thinking between 3-1 and 2-0. I think we'll lose by 2. I just don't know if we'll.
Well, defensively, we're playing terrible. So it's gonna. They have to score at least 2 on us. I'm going to say 2-1. 2-1 Burnley.
Isn't it a sad day when that's optimistic?
I know, but I just don't see the wizard getting his magic back. Don't right now. I don't see the wizard getting his magic
Maybe.
back.
I think everyone needs to watch Lord of the Rings trilogy to power them
I think
up.
so. I think so. So what we need is we need a Frodo Baggins out there on the field that can save the world for us. Is Messi is Messi alchemy? Is Snodgrass? I'm saying McMessy. Is McMessy? Is Robert Snodgrass our Frodo Baggins? Or will Allure become our
he looks
Sam?
a bit like Frodo Baggins. I mean, it's the worst
I know,
comparison
but
I've ever heard in my life.
This is what happens when you put two drunks in charge of a podcast. My wife said to me, she says, "What are we stopping at the liquor store for on the way home?" I said, "I need to get a bottle of whiskey." I said, "Because my throat is killing me, and I want to yeah, seriously, my throat's killing me, and I need to stay at home in the morning and just try and sweat this out of me." And I don't know how I'm going to get out of my chair in my office. I seriously don't know how I'm going to get up out of it. I need another whiskey, mate.
All right, well then I think there's only one more thing left to say then.
Cheers!
Bubbles in the air, they fly and so high, like my dreams they fade and die. Legends always hiding, I looked everywhere. I forever like bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. I forever like bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. I forever like bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. They fly and so high, like my dreams they fade and die. Legends always hiding, I looked everywhere. I forever like bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. I forever bubbles, pretty bubbles.